Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to INSPIRO FORCE, where motivation meets action. Every day, the biggest battle you'll ever fight isn't against the world. It's not against your critics, your competition, or even your circumstances. It's against the person staring back at you in the mirror. This is not about others holding you back. It's about you either stepping up or stepping aside. You see, there are two versions of you, the one you are and the one you're meant to be. And between them lies a daily war, not of fists or fury, but of choices, discipline, and mindset. One version of you wants comfort, to play it safe, to stay hidden, to do just enough. The other? It craves growth. It hungers for meaning. It's driven by a purpose bigger than itself. And every moment you're feeding one and starving the other. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about saying, today, I choose the better me. Not someday, not when life is easier. Now, because every time you choose courage over fear, growth over excuses, action over delay, you win, not against someone else, but against the weaker version of yourself. So ask yourself, who's going to win today? Will it be the you who complains, doubts, and waits? Or the you who believes, builds, and moves forward? You don't need to conquer the world. You just need to conquer you. And if you do that, day by day, the world will change around you. Because when you win that inner war, everything else follows. So stand up, breathe deep, and fight the good fight. Not against others, but for the best version of you. The greatest fight you'll ever face is the one within yourself. It's not about proving anyone wrong or rising above the noise around you. It's about confronting the inner resistance that holds you back. Every day, there's a quiet conflict between who you are and who you know you could be. One side pushes you to settle, to stay in your comfort zone, to delay the work you know matters. The other side whispers for more purpose, more discipline, more courage. This battle isn't loud, but it's constant. It shows up when your alarm rings early and you feel the pull to sleep in. It's there when opportunity knocks, but fear tells you you're not ready. It's not the world stopping you, it's the doubts you allow, the habits you cling to, and the mindset you carry. The truth is, no one else can defeat you unless you give them permission. Your limits aren't out there, they're inside. Winning this battle doesn't require shouting, blaming, or even competing with others. It takes honesty. It takes showing up when it's hard and doing what's right even when no one is watching. Because the real victory is becoming someone you respect when you're alone. Every day, whether you realize it or not, you are making choices that shape who you are becoming. These choices may seem small or routine. What time you wake up, whether you stick to your goals, how you respond to challenges, but they are far more powerful than they appear. Each decision is like a vote for the person you want to become. And over time, those votes stack up. You're not just reacting to life. You're building a version of yourself, piece by piece, moment by moment. There are two sides inside of you. One seeks ease, convenience, and short-term pleasure. It tells you to take the path of least resistance, to wait for motivation, to avoid the discomfort that comes with growth. It sounds reasonable. It offers you a break, a little more sleep, one more excuse. It's the side that wants you to stay the same, not because it's evil, but because it's comfortable. The other side, however, is different. It's the quiet but persistent voice that calls you to something higher. It says, get up, push forward. You were made for more. It doesn't scream, but it doesn't leave you alone either. It urges you to do what's right, not what's easy. And the truth is, both versions of you are shaped not in dramatic, life-changing events, but in the small, quiet moments of choice. When you say yes to discipline, when you follow through on a commitment, when you choose to finish what you started, you're casting a vote for the stronger, wiser version of yourself. On the other hand, when you break promises to yourself, when you delay growth for comfort, you strengthen the version of you that holds you back. This is why personal change feels so hard. Because every choice reinforces one version of you or the other. This battle between the two isn't a one-time fight, it's a lifestyle. There's no moment when you arrive and never struggle again. Even after a big win, you'll still be faced with the next small decision. Will you keep showing up? Will you remain disciplined when no one is watching? Will you do the hard thing when it would be easier to quit or compromise? That's where the real shaping happens. The quality of your life doesn't come down to the big things you do once in a while. It's defined by the small things you do